Well, hello there. I am back, and this is part 2 of the 3 video series. Originally, I had recorded all 3, but the other 2 I was having issues with the editing software. So here we go. This video, we're going to focus on reviewing each item that was vetoed. I'm going to go over it with facts. And then the third video will be opinion, process, and theory, and we'll go from there. Okay. So as you all know, the mayor did veto 3 items that the council did pass. The items were originally passed on December 15th. They were vetoed at 5:38 p.m. on December 23rd. And the first item that he vetoed is TR 25-73. And maybe I'm going to do a video for you on how you can look up resolutions and ordinances on our website at City Hall so that you could be better prepared and organized if you want to research anything, but also what that TR 25-73 means. That's later on. So this is a resolution allowing city council members and school committee members per amendment to participate in city health insurance. So the mayor, on these 3 items that he vetoed, this one, he gave us a reason. Keep in mind, in the first video, I told you how he had previously vetoed something and did not give a reason. So this here gives you perspective as to why he is vetoing it, okay? So in his reasons, he says that there wasn't a financial statement that included the school committee members, okay? It also anticipates the increase on the insurance, which is valid and is going to happen because everything's going up in our economy. It also talks about how it violates Chapter 278, the Act of 2019. We're going to do a whole episode, or I should say video, on that chapter. And it's going to be very interesting for you to learn about that chapter and why it came into play into Methuen. I'm going to give you the nitty-gritty on that one. Hold that thought. That'll be later on. So on this resolution, the financial impact statement that was provided by the CAFO for the meeting of December 15th, pop quiz, was the CAFO, this is the person that manages our checkbook for the city, right? All of our accounts, that has to be vigilant and ready for all questions. Was she present at the meeting? Yes and no? No, she wasn't present. Now, did she provide a financial impact statement originally on this resolution? Yes. Good. Okay. Now what happened, you heard as amended. The mayor failed to also let you know on this veto that there was one amendment to include school committee, but then another brilliant counselor added 2 additional amendments. They're not on here. But let me tell you what those 2 additional amendments did. Ta-da-da! Pop quiz. What is an amendment? It's a change done to what originally was brought to the table, okay? So this counselor said, okay, if I'm going to support you on this issue, I am going to add 2 additional thresholds. You know what they were? I'm going to tell you. A, it has to be budgeted by the mayor, meaning he has to appropriate the dollars specifically for the council. And B, the new incoming council gets to vote on it. Trivia. Do you think he would have appropriated dollars for it because he's vetoing it? Let's just say. Or when it passes? Yes and no. I would say no, but you could say yes because he still has a second threshold, which is that council will most likely not adopt it. So in essence, and that'll be on my opinion video, I'm going to tell you what I thought about that. But that's the fact. There was an addition of school committee, but there were 2 thresholds added onto that amendment. That's not outlined here. Okay? Now, the impact statement that was provided to the city council, and that'll be on my opinion video as well, was a maximum. If all 9 city council members opt in. That's facts. Historically, and when I did my research, I asked the sponsor to find out how many counselors in a 10-year period have opted into insurance. And the answer was 2, maximum 3. That was on my research. Great. Why are you adopting it? Under Mass Law, Chapter 32, counselors are part-time employees, and we provide insurance to all part-time employees here in Methuen. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be putting this on the table. Okay, valid. We'll go to the opinion video on that too. Then finally, on that same matter, you have prudent municipal financial management. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk about Chapter 278, okay? And we're going to talk about history on previous councils. And we're going to talk about how it's prudent sometimes and how sometimes it's not. Next item, TR 25-74, a resolution calling for a vote of no confidence in the superintendent of the Methuen Public Schools and Methuen School Committee. Now, that resolution was amended as well, and it included the school committee. Remember that? Now, the reason the mayor gave on this resolution is that it's divisive and does not offer a practical solution to the serious challenge of our schools are facing. Okay, you may say that's true. It's an opinion, right? It's an opinion of the appropriating body, the legislature, saying we, and I'll leave that onto the opinion video, but we have no confidence in the way our school system's being managed and the people that are overseeing it. That's what that is, right? And the second item he adds is it solves no actual problem and does not hold anyone accountable in a substantial actionable way. My opinion differs there, and that'll be on the opinion video. But for right now, let's go with it solves no actual problem and does not hold anyone accountable. You may say that is accurate, but those are the facts on his reasoning. The next item, which is near and dear to me because it's my item, and that's the item I told you that I called the chairman on, and that is TO, now TO is an ordinance, 2519, an ordinance amendment